Well, Tessa, nothing quite says Christmas, does it, like a politically charged Christmas advent calendar released every day on social. This was day one by the Alternative for Germany party in Germany. In the background, the music that plays is White Christmas, and that is incredibly intentional as members of the party's Berlin parliamentary contingents, they come forward, they introduce the calendar and they say, we're going to show you one influential white man from history who has brought about a change or influenced Western civilization. And look at this hashtag here, yes to white men. The party say what they are doing is unapologetically praising white men and combating what they say is discrimination. Now, behind every single door, they have put a figure which they say has shaped Western civilization, focusing on the fact that these men are white men. They say, well, white men, it's come to be a rude word to be called a white man these days, but not for us, they say. So here in the Cube, we've had a little look who's behind the doors, and I've mocked up a little look here for you. At the top, well, we've got Jean-Paul II, the Pope, of course. He's in the calendar. Bertolt Brecht, the German theatrical pioneer, smashing the fourth wall in our Advent calendar. Then we got Otto von Bismarck, of course, the first Chancellor of the unified Germany, latter half of the 19th century. Albert Einstein, everyone recognises Mr. Einstein. Steve Jobs there. And just at the bottom, Martin Luther, the Protestant reformer, also makes it into the calendar. A white Christmas, that's what they wish you every single day. Now, you can see why this is contentious. And it is fair to say the party knew exactly what they were doing when they were launching this. People using that hashtag against them to point out many of the worst people in history have been white men, using this yes to white men. Other groups, let me just show you this one, for example, using it to say, encouraging their users to effectively weaponize the hashtag and say, post a picture of a snowman. That's the kind of white man, you should be posting here, responding to this campaign from the AfD. Others, though, pointing out that Steve Jobs, for example, had Syrian heritage. The AfD had something very strong to say about that. They say, well, if our opponents resort to racist stereotypes suggesting that Mr. Jobs isn't a real white man, our job is done. This is about a conversation, they say, about tackling discrimination against white men, accusing their opponents of being racist. You can see how twisted this gets. But Tessa, let me just say this. It's fair to say that the AfD, their popularity has been growing. They are present in 16 parliaments across Germany, and simply to try and shut down this conversation, as the far left do often on social as well, perhaps ignores a key nuance here, and that is that many people in Germany, while they would not vote for the party, certainly are sympathetic for some of the arguments that they are putting forward, and that is what has amplified their voice, and certainly, well, you could say maybe it gave them the confidence to push out an advent calendar like this one.
All right.